Everybody just finished talking all day, but I do still have energy, of course, to give the Bible verse of the day. So I'll put this up here and push the button so we'll see what pops up. It's loading, and there it is. It says Matthew 5:14. And this is during the time that Jesus walked the earth. So we will see what it says, Matthew 5:14. So, okay, hope everyone's having a blessed day. The time goes so quickly. Capture every moment of it. That's my own wisdom for the day. Matthew 5:14. So it says, "You are like salt and light. You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt loses its taste, it cannot be made salty again. Salt is useless if it loses its salty taste. It will be thrown out where people will just walk on it. You are the light that shines for the world to see. You are like a city built on a hill that cannot be hidden. People don't hide a lamp under a bowl. They put it on a lampstand. Then the light shines for everyone in the house. In the same way, you should be a light for other people. Live so that they will see the good things you do and praise your Father in heaven." And that was a very short one, but it gets right to the point. If you are claiming to be a follower of God, then you're supposed to be doing better things better than regular people. And sometimes when you're known as a follower of God, then people try to come against you or try to provoke you for things. Just keep your peace. God's got it. Trust me. And it might not seem like the other person who's trying to harass you or put you through something. It might seem like they're not going through anything, but trust me, God has planned for them either now, later, or when they eventually come in his presence when they're done on this earth. So don't worry about someone who's just trying to provoke you or just trying to make you act out of the way of godly of your God likeness. Because the whole point of this is to fill yourself with God's word and then demonstrate that that word has made a change in your life. If you're walking around like everyone else, cursing, having problems, arguing, starting problems, all these things, you're no different from anyone else. So whatever God says is pure, stick to that and don't worry about much else because all that stuff, frivolous stuff, is not important. Um, and you can control that yourself. You can read God's word and fill yourself up in the spirit and know, hey, I'm gonna act this way, etc. But the thing that can throw you out of character is other people's actions. When they try to come to you and they might cause a problem, then you might want to resort back to your former ways or whatever. But you don't have to. Save your energy, stay in peace, keep your salt, and let that person cut up or act out. There's a judgment day for that person. You don't have to worry about it. You just do what you're supposed to be doing and don't worry about a hater. The specific verse was, "You are the light that shines for the world to see. You are like a city built on a hill that cannot be hidden." So yes, um, miraculously, if you're a follower of Christ, usually all eyes are on you in some miraculous way. There's another verse within the Bible. I don't know the chapter or book right now, but it says though God will cause you to see those who spy on you. So pretty much everyone's just trying to get a deep peek into your life to see, are you really authentic? While they're doing that, they're just trying to also they're being in their human ways to try to cut you down or chop you down or just what do you call it? Not disintegrate. What's the word? Just place you in your own bubble and try to dissociate from you and just try to act like you're just a weird, different one or whatever, when actually they're admiring you. Nobody wants to admit they admire someone. So that's usually the hater that has their eye on you the most, the one who's just trying to find out what you're doing, how you're doing it, where you're doing it, when you're doing it, why you're doing it, all the questions they try to answer by spying in your life and trying to figure out who you are just to throw shade on you or throw salt on you. But all the salt, it came back to this, all the salt they're throwing on you, that's supposed to happen. Just like this chapter is saying, keep the salt. You got salt, you got shade, you got salt to throw over this way. I keep it, I build it up, and my God helps me and supports me and keeps me on the right track and has blessings for me from all the salt that you threw out. So you're losing your salt over there hating me while I'm gaining my salt. So that is the gist of that whole section. Um, let's see. Let me see if I can pull anything else out of here. No, it's just saying that you can picture if you have a meal, a whole meal that is bland, it needs some flavor into it, and you're looking like this is just the same old thing, that's just like humanity. Not many people try to go outside of what's norm. Many people like to stick inside the lines of what's normal, and they don't cross the line, or they don't color outside the line. They just do what's normal, what they're taught to do, etc. And they don't try to be anything different from that. But with God's word, He can give you flavor. He flavors your soul, and that way you have the spice of life to talk to other people or show people why it is the reason you're living how you are living. So don't mind who's throwing don't mind who's throwing salt at you. There's no big deal in that. God's got you. There's decisions in whoever's going against you, especially if you're claiming to be a child of God. God takes care of you, and you don't need to stand up for yourself because He stands up for you. Um, but that is the gist of it. Um, Stay in God's word. He'll give you the salt that you need. And people are thirsty for that flavor and that salt. So yeah, they're gonna peek in your life. They're gonna spy in your life. They're gonna try to get the answers for their own life to see, hopefully, if they can get better or if they want to live like that. Don't worry about it. God got you. God has you. He doesn't let you slip or fall. So I say, don't worry about it. I'm good. Whoever's trying to look into my life, go ahead, take your peeps or whatever. Go ahead and throw your salt because I take all that salt, I gather it up, and I make a home cooked meal out of it. So, yeah, that's the whole thing. That's the gist of it. And that was Matthew 5:14. And I'm done for today. Everyone have a very blessed day. And until next time, bye.